What is going on, guys? This is Epic Style Gamer today, and I'm back with Dragon Ball Super episode 51 and episode 2 preview and review. Now, looking at this episode, it was about Trunks and Mai's feelings since his time, because we left off on a cliffhanger where Mai was still alive, her body still twitched. So you have Beerus and Whis, they're still talking about time traveling. And then there were scenes where Trunks was actually talking to little Mai, the small one, the current Mai that's in our timeline. And so many people were like so mad about that because they said it as a way like he's trying to steal Trunks, like our current Trunks girl or something like that, which I like kind of felt in a way, and I actually saw it in a way, like why he would do that, but like it wasn't really in that type of way because Trunks doesn't even like little Mai. He's just giving her some synopsis of what's going to happen in the future and what happened in his future, the consequences that has happened. And there was a scene where Mai was joined up with some group, I guess like the military force or something like that. And then that's when they end up trying to take on this black entity, the Black Goku. And then that's when you get to see Black Goku. You know, he's just standing there just destroying everything. They're using like flash grenades, and that's when they get to use like guns, these like key beams and whatever. And that's when Goku's like just tanking all of them. Like Black Goku's just tanking everything. Like nothing seems to work out with them. It doesn't seem like to work out with Mai and the people who she's with, who's trying to take out Black. So there was another scene where she drops the buildings on Black, and she thought it was all over, but it turns out that it wasn't. That Black was just sitting there smiling, and it was like this scary scene where she was about to throw like a blind grenade beam, something like that. But when she got his attention, Black turns around with a grin. Then that's when the buildings fall on top of him. And that's when she said that it was finally all over, but it turns out it wasn't. That as Black was still standing there, and you know, this dude was just standing there looking menacing. He was just tanking everything. He's like the Broly in this situation. Like he's just taking all these blasts, all these hits. Like nothing seems to work until Trunks comes, and that's when something interesting happened here. When Trunks came, he ends up saying another saying. That's not the interesting part, but I'm about to get to it in a minute. But he says, so another Saiyan. So Trunks like just arrives. He's already in Super Saiyan form and whatever. So they start having this conversation. That's when Black says something interesting, and that was that he was like from somewhere far beyond like what Trunks can imagine. He's like from a different universe, a different realm, some higher power or something like that. And that's crazy. And the scary part about it is that he says that I seen what humans act like, I see what they do, and they need to be punished. Now, I mean, can you imagine that for a second? Wouldn't that be scary? Somebody like, you know, like how all the bad stuff is just going on here in America, like all the killings and everything like that just comes on, like some entity come on just saying that humans need to be punished. They all need to perish based on what I'm seeing like right now. Like humans just need to perish. They all need to die. I mean, that's just scary. If somebody like just came and just said that, you know, they want humans to die, just given on a view of what they're doing in daily lives, just killing and everything like that. But anyways, he says something like that, and then that's when Trunks says something like, you know, he says that, you know, you can't stop humans from doing whatever. You know, humans need to live on. That's when he tries to attack Black. Black he one-shots Trunks out of his Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 2 form. I mean, you don't know because, you know, so many inconsistency with electricity. You know, it's really difficult to tell by Trunks' hair whether or not he's Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 2. You know, when he went Super Saiyan 2, it wasn't really a difference. But anyways, like I was saying, that he one-shots him out of his Super Saiyan form, and that's when like Black jacks him up and just throws a ki blast right into his face. So for those people those down players who said that Black Goku is weak, well, think again, because he was not weak when he one-shotted Trunks. Some people were saying that, you know, Black is weak because he couldn't take on Trunks. I mean, he could have easily killed Trunks if he wanted. He displayed that in episode 51, that he could have easily killed Trunks. But what ends up happening is that he tries to shoot up at Mai. Mai throws a grenade beam. When she threw a grenade beam at him, you know, Mai was able to get Trunks into safety and everything. And then that's when it ends up happening. It also goes on to our current timeline. You know, Bulma's checking out the time machine. Trunks, and not Trunks, but what Cell used. You know, she's trying to figure out what to do with it, like how to build it up, because she takes on scripts from what the future Bulma did, because the future Bulma would be smarter, like logically she'll be smarter than our timeline Bulma, because it's older, going by logic or theoretically, the older you get, the more knowledge you're going to gain. But anyways, you can see Goku, he's like climbing like a spider. That was so funny. He's checking out the time machine, climbing like a spider or something like that, just climbing around the time machine, looking at it, just being nosy. That sets up my conclusion for episode 51. Now for episode 52, Trunks and Gohan. Now looking at that preview right there, we get to see, I think for some reason when I look at the preview, I think it's going to be like a little flashback, because we get to see future Gohan and Trunks, fighting together, powering up. I guess they were fighting androids 17 and 18. I think that's going to be like that type of flashback, and I guess Trunks will be explaining to Gohan, like, once again, like what happened and everything, just memories and all that, because you get to see Trunks, he looks so shocked because he does not want to see, or at least he did not expect to see Gohan that way, because last time we left off with Trunks is that Gohan was the strongest Z fighter, and that was during Cell Games arc. He was left as the strongest Z fighter to have Super Saiyan 2, but to look at him now, he doesn't expect for him to be like his powers to decrease. He doesn't expect that his power, like his power is just like so massively dropped that he has a girlfriend and a daughter. Now, there was a little scene where him and Trunks were on the swing, Gohan and Trunks were on the swing, having a conversation, watching over Pan. And that's when you get to see Trunks, his eyes widen. I think it was due to the fact that he probably sensed his power or something like that. But I think Trunks, here's my predictions on this. I think Trunks is actually going to talk some sense to Gohan, saying that, he really needs to train because this is a black threat. I don't know if he's going to explain to him about black or not. Maybe or maybe not. He'll explain to him about black. But I think he will, because, Gohan's going to be asking, like, why the hell are you back here? Everything like that. We haven't saw you in such a long time. But, yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. I think Trunks will explain to him what black is going to do and everything, and what has happened so far in this past. So I think he's going to talk some sense into Gohan. Now it's all up to Gohan's choice, man, if he's going to actually listen to this, or if he's just going to play it off and still do his same way. I mean, okay, I understand that he's a dad and everything like that, but you still gotta protect your family. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about this episode. Did you like it? Did you hate it? What did you dislike about it? What did you like about it? Make sure you subscribe to this channel, and make sure you spread that word about Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan 4 being in the Xenoverse. I think I'll make another video about that, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Make sure you go to my Ask a Fem account, or did I say that already? Just in case if I didn't, but make sure you go to my Ask a Fem account. My name is Epic Style Gamer. Make sure you go to my Google Plus page, which is Epic Dragon Ball Gamer Legends HD. And make sure you go to my Facebook page, which is Dragon Ball Gamer Legends. I know, such a mouthful, but make sure you guys subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys later.